Hello, my name is Diana Little, co-founder and CEO of Anumá Aerospace. We are building long-haul cargo airships capable of vertical takeoff and landing with zero emissions, zero fossil fuels, and zero non-renewable lifting gases. Our airships are positioned to disrupt the global supply chain by providing a sustainable cargo solution that outperforms current logistics options while unlocking access to underserved and otherwise inaccessible areas. Globalization and the global supply chain are here to stay. In fact, in order to bring more equitable living to everyone on the planet, globalization may actually need to increase. However, each step in today's traditional supply chain increases its fragility while contributing to an unprecedented greenhouse gas crisis. Modal changes, factory to truck, truck to container at a port, container to a ship, each step is one in which cargo can be lost, stolen, or delayed. We've recently seen some very dramatic illustrations of this fragility. For instance, the Ever Given, stuck in the Suez Canal for nearly a week, is estimated to have cost the global economy $59 billion. Labor strikes, extreme weather events, natural disasters, civil unrest, and crumbling infrastructure are increasingly more frequent disruptions that require a different way of thinking about getting goods from point A to point B in an unobstructed and sustainable way. Long-range, all-electric cargo airships can reduce or eliminate the greenhouse gas emissions inherent in today's complex supply chains while opening up new modal options. We're Anumá Aerospace and we have the solution. Our airships can bring goods directly from factory to assembly without any stops in between. Traffic jams at ports or on highways don't affect point-to-point airship travel. Anumá Aerospace airships carry a solar array on their back, creating unlimited range and possibilities for a new world of logistics and supply chain control. With vertical takeoff and landing and our ability to rest on the ground with zero static lift, our airships can access areas which are either so remote they have no infrastructure or whose infrastructure has been disrupted by disaster. Imagine the ability to land a fully equipped field hospital in a disaster area with medical equipment powered from the solar array, or the possibility to deliver goods to an underserved, remote community where overground transportation limits their food supply. Other use cases are equally intriguing. In the energy, mining, and aerospace domains, there's a need to transport very large equipment to remote places. Currently, where roads may need to be built or closed down to enable this transport, Anumá Aerospace airships rewrite the playbook. Our ships have been purposely designed to accommodate large, bulky items, and our static lift capability means that something like a turbine blade could be delivered directly to offshore locations. With all of these advantages of airships, why aren't they everywhere? Because there are distinct disadvantages to current airship technologies. Number one, helium. It's a rare and non-renewable resource tied to the natural gas industry and fossil fuel consumption. Not to mention, it's extremely expensive at $7.60 per cubic meter, and prices are both volatile and rising. Number two, because helium is a positive lifting medium, a helium-lift airship cannot land and taxi like a conventional aircraft. It must be held down, so requires on-the-ground infrastructure and crews at every loading and unloading site. Number three, helium. It leaks, so helium-lift airships can't maintain altitude indefinitely. And number four, helium again? Just kidding. Most are not 100% electric, using traditional engines for propulsion, leading back to fossil fuel consumption. While we have competitors working on complex mitigations to the problems helium creates, none of them have done what we have. We've eliminated helium from the solution entirely. Our airships will be the world's first realized vacuum lift aircraft. Using partial vacuum in our patent-pending lifting cells, our ships will behave like submarines in an ocean of air, using air itself as ballast. They will be 100% electric, allowing for much simpler machines with less maintenance than combustion engines require. Their power will be supplied by a solar array on the top of the ship, plus batteries for nighttime operation, and a regenerative descent system. They will have no need to land to refill with lifting gas or refuel with propulsion gas. For this reason, they will also be ideal for long-term communications and surveillance missions. The United Nations has set 17 Sustainable Development Goals for the betterment of society as a whole. We at Anumá Aerospace are proud that our airships will advance 11 of the 17 goals. Goals 1, 2, and 8, transport without the need for building out infrastructure allows rural areas to skip a step in the economic development ladder. Goal 3, fully equipped, emissions-free, and self-powered mobile hospitals or clinics provide accessible health care to underserved populations. Goals 7, 8, 9, 11, and 15. Wild areas can be preserved, bulky equipment for alternative energy can get to where it makes the most sense, and industries can locate close to workers. Goals 9 and 12. Point-to-point transportation allows industry to reduce waste and emissions. Goals 13 and 14, and really all of them. Emissions-free transport, anyone? We are an early-stage pre-seed company with a lofty goal. We've filed for a patent on our innovative solutions and are working on our initial test article. Our next step is to build a world record-setting vacuum lift balloon. We will require capital to literally get this idea off the ground. Our mission is lifting civilization to new heights of sustainability, and our vision is a world where the true promise of globalization can be achieved with the help of environmentally conscious, efficient air transportation with zero carbon footprint. Thank you.